one subject matter, 2 separate videos, 24 hours. Choose your own adventure. Choose your own path. Do your homework and then come back. Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I'm a professional intuitive empath. It's so good to share energy with you today. Thank you for inviting me in. Come on in, have a bit of a sit, and stay. Interested in working with me? Website info below. You can find it all in the description box. Ask your angels what you should do. Should we connect? Is it me and you? And if so, send me a message. It will get through. All right, guys, let's get into what this is about today. The angels downloaded me a little bit of inner child work for you this holiday. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas. Today it's still Christmas when I'm recording this. I hope all is going fantastic for you. I hope all of your bells were hollied and all of your chimneys were flued. All of that stuff. All right. So I want to know if you guys are ready to do a little intuitive stretch as we carry into the new year. Now, I've got some other readings coming up here, so you'll be seeing my face. And these other 2 videos will be videos where we are talking face to face. We're having a little bit of a chat about which path you decided to choose, which direction you decided to go into, and where you decided to reside at, the past or the future. Let old acquaintance be forgot. Old anxiety. I have a message about that too. Stay tuned. It's still downloading. However, back to you. Which path will you go and water the seeds there so that something can be growing? The past or the future? Someone from either place wants you to be quiet. They want you to shut your face. Quite literally, the message for today is, shut up and listen. I need to tell you the truth. What is the truth that needs to be told? The way that my angels asked me to do this with you is to break it down into 2 channeled reading / messages. We'll get on screen together. We'll see what they mean specifically. I get notes last minute. Guys, right before I get it to you, the angels are amending it in my brain to dispatch to you. So, this is an interesting game that we're going to play about stretching your intuition and then seeing which side or which position you take. Someone from your past or your future has something to say. Shut up and listen is what they want to say, but this is being disseminated a very specific way. This is a message about sacral energy, about the creativity that you can infuse into something that needs to grow that's outstretched before you, or the creativity and the energy that you can infuse into something that is from your past that is behind you. Now, we each have a choice to dwell in either one of these realms, but which realm serves us well? Which one is for our highest good? That isn't to say that there are not unfinished things that could not be for our highest good. There isn't to say that every once in a lifetime or 3, a block might be spun, and it's spun properly. But it is to say, you get to choose your own adventure by what you hear, think, and feel and see over this next 24 hours. It is going to determine the trajectory of the rest of your new year as we move into 2025. I think this is pretty exciting. So I can't wait to see which side or which direction you will choose to set yourself free. If you shut up and listen, what the angels are telling me is that something from the past will be cleared up. It's going to unlock or untether or disconnect or cut a cord of something that may have still been lingering. Or if there's a block to be spun and it's something you might need clarity on, we're going to clarify whether that's appropriate for you or not from your higher self and you. I'm staying out of it. Okay, my angels are nosy and I will do my channeling work, but you're going to be making these decisions by deciding what is worth you and what is your worth. More importantly, if you need to shut up and listen in the future, someone's being dispatched into you, someone's being sent into you, or you're being sent into somebody, and you may be living in triggers, so that is an uncomfortable thing to manage. And maybe there's some information in the channeling in the future for you, or just maybe the hope to know that whatever that is coming through. past or future. You decide which direction you would like to go. So this is a pick-a-pile, but in a way that I've never seen before. The angels are really working with me moment to moment. I'm getting like the, the ticker tape across the bottom of the screen. Yeah, there's something about New Year's here for sure, because I just heard ticker tape parade. I'm channeling Times Square in New York, that iconic. I'm hearing Frank Sinatra. Yeah. I'm hearing Jay-Z. Listen, guys. New York, concrete jungle, where dreams are made of. You are about to go into a mind labyrinth. That's what this next few videos is going to be about for you. You decide which work you want to do and what you want to unravel. Then there will be a final lesson about not realizing you're in the labyrinth until you made it through. So this is a multiple part series that my angels are working on between you and I. Hold on one moment, guys. I've already completed the labyrinth. They started me at the end and worked me backwards. So the labyrinth message is there for you. Excuse me. You will have these two messages upcoming that will not self-destruct in 24 hours, but check them out if you're doing this intuitive stretching game and you're here in real time as it's happening. And that would be the last week of starting from Christmas Day until the beginning of the New Year's. We're going to be doing this like multiple part little series. You and I have some work to do. We were connected purposely right now, you and me, so that me and you, so that we could clean up and or prepare. We're either tilling the soil to plant new seeds or nurturing seeds that are already there as they grow into bushels and trees, or we are helping to repair soil that's in disrepair. We are refortifying it. We're infusing it with nutrients. We're turning manure into something magical. And so either way, you have work to do on either side. And now let's get into the sacral and tactical and tangible side of this, where we are not just working together mentally, but emotionally too, sis. Go listen to the songs that I have in the linked description box below. Linked in the description box below. It's a mashup and a remix, and I think this is part of the message as well. Shut up and listen. It's a mashup of The Weeknd and somebody else, and it's so perfectly blended. I want you to journal about what you feel when you're listening to the song. Does it cause you to feel happiness, elation, arousal, disgust? What is the feeling? This is not about the work you and I are doing. This is about understanding the work you're going to be doing in whichever realm you're going to be cleaning up when you listen to the subsequent messages to follow, the past or the present. Whatever feelings come up when you listen to the song, I want you to just write words. This is a bit of free channeling that you're going to be doing in your journal. So let's do this activity together. We're going to be on some like grown up ass Doris shit over here, okay? On the mat, on the mat, on the mat, mat, on the mat, on the mat, a little trap door, okay? So let's swipe or no swiping. That's those archons from the past on that swipe or no swiping shit. So let's explore this. How do you feel when you listen to the music? Write that down and channel it. When we're watching the other two videos, I will describe to you what those feelings are, whatever you're writing down, however you may have felt on either side, and what you might need to get out of the message for that reason, so that you know the why of what this music did to you and how it evoked a thing out of you. Music is incredibly powerful. It's how a lot of us work through our channeling, and it's how you are spoken to quite often from your angels, ancestors, ex-loved ones, people wanting to spin the block, and new people that could be coming in. So we're going to tune into the frequency to hear that, right? And that's a sacral creative process that we're doing. Also, we're going to be using crown chakra activations. If you want to fortify what you're going to be getting in the message as we finish up, I would infuse it with some crystals. And I have a series here in a playlist, Crystal Clear, and where I talk about some of my favorite crystals that were specifically helpful for me at various times of my life and journey through spiritual warfare or just a good day of raising my vibration. But right now, I'm going to give you a little cheat sheet. The crystal to be working with here, there's two. Malachite, regarding grounding yourself. I love that for root chakra, but also heart chakra as well. But it has to do with the root chakra regarding finances. Malachite's a really luxurious, illustrious, beautiful piece. I may have done a video about malachite with a rhinoceros, a malachite rhinoceros that I have. The other thing to fortify yourself with here is some amethyst or some violet flame crystals, okay? Anything like that, because what I want to do is I want to blow the lid off that crown chakra so that you can really have a breakthrough. I think you deserve that. You know, we're all about new year, new you, and all the new regimens. But I want to see if we can examine where we have been and where we're going. And maybe for some of you, you might be called to watch both videos. And maybe for some of you, you may be called to watch one or the other. Like a pick a card, I leave that up to your free will. So let's review. Okay, guys? A little bit of homework. Click off this video when we're through. Listen to the song. Channel, meaning write down in a piece with a piece of paper. Don't type it. I want to engage and fire some synapses here with you physically using your hand to write. And that also helps to stimulate your intuition as well. Okay? So write down what emotions you feel when you hear the music that is coming up. I want every emotion, the good, the bad, the ugly, the dirty, the ones that you want to. I couldn't even get dirty out. So some of y'all have some issues around freedom in your sexual expression. So we'll be talking about that to whatever degree I can here on these YouTube streets, and why you need to release or work on for future, depending on which choose your own adventure you will be listening to. Okay. So amethyst, violet flame, and a little bit of malachite, green aventurine, anything of that nature to fortify your heart chakra and your crown chakra. And last but not least, the one that this is all predicated upon, which is sacral. Because that's where soul ties happen, is in the sacral energy. It happens in our whole body. It happens throughout every chakra you could be connected. But that's where a lot of people stay with F boys or girls, because they have a physical connection that's stimulating, and they mistake that for more. And when you're healthy and balanced in your sacral, you do not get confused about what is a physical good time to you versus the love of your life to you. And so we're going to work on clearing that up. So stones to fortify that, crystals, tiger's eye, any kind of citrine, anything of that nature. Okay, so any of our orange or topaz or amber colored warm stones there will be fantastic for enhancing that area. Have a glass of wine if you really want to make your journaling even better. If you like wine, have a sip of wine, or save a really beautiful piece of chocolate for yourself and do that. That's also stimulating to your sacral, as well as dancing, a little hula hoop, a little music, a little whatever you do for activity, moving your waist. So before you listen, do a little ritual for yourself where you either move your waist, run around 3 times in a circle if that's all you can do at your desk. Maybe set aside to have a little bit of wine. Do something that's bringing you pleasure. That's honoring your sacral. Even if it's not anything sexual, that's just honoring your sacral, to just have a great little bite, or have a delicious sip of wine, or have a moment where you're really enjoying your journaling. Okay, that's tactile, that's self-care, and that's going to honor the space that we want to break open so that we can really hear what we need to clean up or get ready for, depending on which direction we are going. All right, guys. All right, you've got your homework assignment. You know what to do. You know what stones you have. That will be able to help you. Can't wait to see which adventure you choose and what kind of cleanup and or tilling of new soil you are preparing to do. So good sharing energy with you. Come back and join me next time, guys. We'll continue to evolve together.